This website is built as part of the Morgan Stanley Code to Give 2025 hackathon. So it's a seamless event management platform which is made accessible for visually impaired users. So let's start with the demo. This is the landing page which the user lands on. So before going into the details, let's log in. First, let me show the admin functionalities. This is the admin authentication page. I'll enter the details and log in. So once I'm logged into the dashboard, I can see all the analytics here. We have different analytics so that the admin can make decisions based on this data. So once we go to the events tab, you can see all the existing events. So here, let's create a new event. Let's say annual sports day. And let me fill this fields. I can select the volunteer capacity, the location. I can set the registration deadline, say April 2nd. So the start date will be from April 4th to April 5th. So let me choose a file. So once this is done, you can click on create event and your event has been created here. So here you can assign tasks to the volunteers. So before that, the volunteer has to register for this event. So again, let's log into the volunteer dashboard. So as you can see, when I click on events here, I can see all the events I have already registered for and the one which I'm yet to register volunteer for. So here I'll also be recommended based on the category which I chose while I was registering as a volunteer. So I had chosen sports, hence all the sports events are recommended to me. So let me click on volunteer for the event. So once you click on this, you can go to your volunteer dashboard, and here in the events, you can see this will appear. So once the admin assigns tasks, you can view tasks from here. So again, let's go back to the admin and assign few tasks. So we'll click on events here. We'll click on details, and then let's go to the volunteers page. So as you can see, I have already been registered here. So then you can go to the tasks and create a task. So let me give the task title as booking the venue. Make payment and book the venue. So I have assigned a maximum of one volunteer for this, and I'll choose the deadline as 29th. So here you can click on you can select the volunteer, and here also you have recommendation filters for the volunteer as well. Then if I click on view, I can see all the details about the volunteer profile, and I'll create task. So once this task is created, you can see it's updated here. And also if I check my mail, I'll have an invite called task allocation, which I can either accept or reject. So for that, we can also see that in the volunteer dashboard. So let's go back to the volunteer dashboard. So here, if I click on my events or either tasks, here I can see the invitations which I can either accept or decline. So once I click on accept, it will be moved to tasks in progress. So here I can go and view the tasks. So this is the task, and right now it's in progress. I can update the status here, and this will also be updated in real time in the admin dashboard. So I can view it both in Kanban view, and we also have a drag and drop feature here. So here for the visually impaired people, we can download the tasks in Braille version, and we also have a toggle button to show it in the normal text, and we can print it in either the Braille or the PDF format, and we can use a Braille printer to print the text here. So once this is done, let me mark the progress as done. So once the task is completed, it will be also be updated in the admin dashboard. If you click on events here, details of the event, tasks, you can see that it's updated, that the task has been completed. And we also have an option to download it in Braille format for the admin as well. And here also you have an option to view it in Kanban board view. So if we go to the participants here, right now we have not registered as a participant yet, but all the participants who registered for the event will be shown here. And all these data can be exported either in PDF or CSV format. I can also send a message as a push notifications to the volunteers selected here. You can select all or a particular one of them. So let me send. Let me create a notification called test. So once I click on send, it will be sent as a notification. So let's go back to the volunteer dashboard. So here you can see that a notification is displayed with the time and the date as well. So this was about the task creation, allocation, and updation. So let's say the task is completed. Once the task is completed, the volunteer can provide feedback. So let's click on provide feedback. We have this feedback form. So let me give a feedback. So once I click submit feedback, you have an option to download certificate. So you can download a participation certificate in PDF format and export it. So now let's see the progress bar. Here you can see 10 points have been allocated because you have completed the task successfully. You can see all the task history and the feedback history as well. So let's go back to the dashboard, and here you can also see that my leaderboard has been updated. So now let's check out the dark mode feature, and then we also have high contrast feature for people with visual impairments. And I'll be showing the you can also increase the text size and reset it or decrease it, and I'll be showing the talkback and the input shortly. So let's go back to the admin page. So now in the admin page, let's click on the notifications. Here I can see all the notifications. So as you can see, this is the most recent task which has been like shown here. You can also directly go to that event, and also you have the analytics for the notification dashboard along with notification history as well, which you have sent to a particular user, and you can uh, filter it based on the volunteer name as well. So that's about it. Now let's look into the volunteers dashboard, where you can see all the volunteers who have registered in your website and the events which they have participated in. And also you can send a message to all the volunteers or by selecting any one of them. Then we have the leaderboard, which was the same thing which is shown in the admin dashboard, volunteer dashboard. And we have certain analytics with the recent registrations, top skills, volunteer overview, and everything. Here we can see the participants who have registered for an event and filter them and export the data as well. So this is the reports feature. Again, we have some beautiful illustrations for data visualization. You have it for both the donation reports as well as volunteer reports, and all these can be downloaded in the form of PDF or a CSV. So this is the data migration feature, where basically when you click on volunteer data migration, you can choose any of the files. Let me choose this for example. So this is a random CSV file, but if the organization has to upload the volunteer data, they can choose that file and they can map each column in the CSV file to each column we have provided in our database, so that all the data gets imported in just a click once you click on start migration here. So let's go back. So these are the features provided in the admin dashboard. And let's log in as webmaster. So this is the webmaster authentication page. So once I logged in, so as you can see, the webmaster only has the read-only view of the entire website, but all the content remains similar to what was shown in the admin dashboard. So you can view, you can see advanced reports as well here. along with the time interval. Then we have similar thing and various metrics for volunteers and events as well. So once this is done, you can go to the tasks and view all the status here, and you can also view it in the Kanban view, which helps in easy visualization of the tasks. So here you can view all the feedback submitted by the volunteers. If I click on view all feedback, I'll get a detailed summary of what was submitted. So this is about the webmaster portal. So now let's look into the accessibility features. Let's enable talkback. So once you enable talkback, it will help visually impaired people to read out the text aloud.
Empowering lives through inclusive technology. Link, home. Link, events. Bollywood Nights 2 in memory the legendary Lata Mangeshkar. Button, close. Link, home. Accessibility options. Enable, disable talkback. Talkback disabled.
So this is the talkback feature. Now let's look into the voice input. So first let me go to the volunteer registration page. So now let's enable the voice input feature, and by default all the input fields will show this mic icon from which you can start speaking and it will recognize your voice. Hey Mashri. So the transcribed text will appear here, and you can do it similarly for others fields. So this is how text input is working. So now let's look into the about page, where you have information about the trust and about the website. Then we have the donate page. If you want to make a donation, you can either select one time or a monthly donation, select an amount, payment method, and fill it out and donate it. And also you can register as a participant. So once you click on register as participant, you will get this page where you can see all the event details and other things. You can enter all the information here, and then you can click on register for the event, and you'll be sent a mail about the event and all the other details. So this was our demo. We hoped you liked it. Thank you.